Welcome to my channel. This is the part B of the video 10 websites to build and review your CV, resume and CV tips. All right, if you've not watched the part A of this video, please check the channel to see part A of this video. The video is divided because of the length. All right, so check channel to watch part A. So for number 10, if you are still watching and if you're not subscribed to this channel, I want you to subscribe to this channel and like this video to get notification whenever I upload a video. Like I said earlier, I'll be giving you some tips after number 10 sites, the 10 websites to build and review your CV and CV tips. I'll be giving you some tips and 2 mobile apps you can use easily to build and review your CV. So the number 10 site we want to look at is Resume Genius. Resume Genius. Resume Genius. Number 10 is Resume Genius. Company located in Switzerland. Wow. You can check out this review by 13,808. It's 5-star. A 5-star company. Wow. So let's quickly look at what they do so that we can look at some CV tips about Resume Genius. Okay. Our history was founded in 2009. Alright, landed job in more than about 500 companies. Who are we? We believe that the job hunt doesn't have to be stressful and complicated, and that technology can help solve many of the issues that job seekers and the unemployed face. Our thoughts on resume writing, interviewing, and job hunting have been featured in many reputable news sites. Some of the more notable outlets include Forbes, Business Insider, the Chicago Tribune, Glassdoor, the New York Times, and many more. Wow, you can see where resumegenius.com has been featured. Okay. Wow. These are the experts. These are the brain behind the work. Okay. 14 million resume build, 250,000 cover letters written, 2 million free resource downloads, and 60 million readers worldwide. Worldwide. Okay, so yes, you want to be calling these names for you now. Okay. Yes, but all in Switzerland. All in Switzerland, okay? All in Switzerland. Alright, okay. Yeah, I want to just take this name. Because if you ask me, calling this, wow. So it's not a lot. Okay. Yes. If I tell you the name of my community, I don't think you can even pronounce mine. Okay, so this is theirs, okay? This is theirs and mine. If I call mine now, it's Elim Sangama. Okay, you see? So that is one unique thing about the universe. Disparity, differences, beliefs. So, number 10, resumegenius.com. Alright? So, like I said earlier, I want to be giving you some serious tips. Now, this site, it covers your CV, so resume, cover letter, different templates, and CV tips. So, we've seen the 5-star rating. Alright, so this site also has a fill-in section where if you are building your resume, you see already made work responsibilities. All you need to do is edit if it's not really suiting your work responsibility. Alright, you can search for a position and see pre-written options that you can add or edit, or just fill in your own. So when you are finished, when you are done, right, you can easily go between different templates to see what looks best or what you like, alright, what you want to use, alright. You can also have the option to directly share your resume with Indeed. Wow, I love this part. or resume library. Now this is, so you can share your resume with Indeed or resume library on resumegenius.com. So if you register on the site, Resume Genius does collect personally identifiable information and may share it with third parties for advertising and other purposes according to its privacy policy. Okay, so it helps you with that. So you can download the resume you create for about $2. All right, and there is a 14-day trial, or you can do that with $8. Okay, so and per month I think it's about $40 per month. Okay, so like I said, I'll be giving you some very good. So for California, we have the PathSource.com. PathSource.com is an Android app. Okay, PathSource.com. Let's look at PathSource.com. PathSource. Okay. I'm missing something here. PathSource.com. I'm missing something here. We said PathSource.
I wanna be a billionaire.
Okay, in addition to the websites to build and review your CV, resume, and resume tips, you are saying PathSource.com. PathSource.com. Okay, so for your bonus, PathSource.com, I'm saying pick a career, build a resume. Okay, build a resume. This is basically a mobile resume builder. Alright, you can build your resume from start to finish. It has some very good samples and templates. So when you finish in PathSource analyzes your resume or curriculum vitae to determine whether the salary range is wow. So PathSource can assess your resume to tell you your salary range. That's good. So if you say build a resume, for sake of this video, I don't want to go in, so the video don't get too lengthy for us. But I'll take my time to go, so you can download the app, build your resume anytime, anywhere. Okay, so this is what PathSource does. You build your resume anytime, anywhere. You get step-by-step guide as you build your resume. All right, you view sample resumes, customize any template, or you can customize your template to suit, export to Career Builder. So you can apply for jobs. And it's a mobile app. It's an app. You can go to the Play Store to download this app. Okay. So the company that has this is in California. So for those around California, okay, it's in California, and it has a 4.9, nearly 5-star review by users. Wow. The Apple Play Store. Okay. So you can upgrade. Sorry, you can upgrade to Premium as a Pro version of it. All right, you can upgrade to a Pro version of this app and use it anytime, anywhere. Okay. PathSource.com. So let's see if we can see the app. Okay, so if we come here to say PathSource. Okay. Wow. It's alright. This is the app. The Google Play Store. Alright. It's both on the Apple and Google stores. Okay. That is the first bonus app I said I was going to give for watching this video. If you are still watching, that means this video is adding meaning to you. So I urge you to please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel to encourage us, and like this video. All right. And if you continue to watch, I'll be giving you the tips immediately after the second app, which is CV Engineer. CV Engineer. So the other app is CV Engineer. So let's go to CV Engineer. CV Engineer. Okay, I think this is it. Wow. You can install this one. So CV Engineer is rated by users as the best Android CV builder app. Wow. 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 It has a 4.5 rating. Alright. It's easy to use and creates a professional looking resume. Wow. Very good templates to choose from. Okay. Like career, education, skills, etc. So where this app stands out is that when you tap on each section, you can swipe left to get advice on what type of information to add, all right? That is, they will show you how that section should look. So you get very good directions using this app. So the app also has a Scan My CV, wow, feature that looks over your CV to detect common mistakes and suggest improvements, such as where to add more information. It also offers interview advice and a cover letter builder. Now, let me download this app. All right. Okay. So CV Engineer does collect personal information and can share it with Google Play Service and Firebase Analytics according to its privacy policy. CV Engineer operates on our system. You can send or download your completed resume for free, but the suggested purchase price is $2.49. All right. But the app is free to download, like I just did. Okay. Wow. Which template do we choose here? Okay, let's take this one. Wow, you can see. Wow. Personal statement, career, education, contact info. You can start, you fill in here. You can come back, you fill in here. And after that, it will generate your CV for you. It will generate your CV for you. And see, a very good interface. It has a very good interface. So let's look at some tips, some CV tips, all right? So the first tip I want to give us. So we want to look at CV tips. So number one was the employers review CVs using softwares. All right. Use software to review CV. All right. So this software look for keywords as required and supplied by the employer, right, for specific roles. So once your CV doesn't have enough of these keywords, your CV won't even make it out of stage one. So the employers won't even read your CV, so it won't get to their desk. So they scan these CVs with this software and get or read. They can only see those CVs that pass this stage. Right? So this is common with large employments. Right? Either much people going for a position, much people going for few positions, or when the company is sorting to fill many positions. So you have to include these keywords. We are saying if you're applying for a finance position, the word finance should be coming out of your studies, of your experience, job experience, of your personal details, okay? So once these words are coming out, the word finance is coming out over and over, roles about the position coming out within your CV. Once this software caches these keywords, your CV make it through stage one, all right? And anything after that your CV will be read by employers or CV review companies that will be hired to do the interview or job placement, to do the placement for that job opening. Okay, so the number 2 advice I want to give is about online applications. Online applications. You see, these sites that we were reviewing, they are always saying print out or download your CV in PDF format. All right, so always submit your application in PDF format except required otherwise. All right, this is because sometimes a CV submitted in Word or Doc format might scatter during opening. So when you submit your CV in online application, and if it's in Doc or MS Word format, when employers tend to, when they open your CV might lose format. Okay, might lose the format you submitted it with. And employers doesn't have time. Who have the time? Who has time to rearrange your CV? Nobody. So that means your CV is not even going through that stage. All right, but PDF will remain intact for you. So the advice is always use PDF formats with your CV. Always use PDF formats to submit your CV in online applications. So you may want to ask number 3, what should I include in my CV? What should I include in my CV? So the most widely used CV is known as a chronological CV. Yes, chronological CV. Right? This means that time-dependent components such as education and work experience are represented in a reverse chronological structure. That is, you start with the most recent. Okay, you start with the most recent in terms of jobs. All right, education. You start with the most recent to the list. That is, if you start from the secondary, your tertiary to secondary to primary, nursery or kindergarten. All right, that is the chronological structure we are talking about. Your CV should only contain information relevant to your potential employer. So if you're applying for a finance position and sometime you've worked as an admin before, go specifically with finance work experiences. Okay, no need to include your admin job experience or driving job experiences. All right, no need. Include specifically your job experience for finance positions. Okay, for finance positions. So that means what should be in your CV should differ per application. So in case you are applying for an admin position later, you can include that job experience for the admin and leave out that of finance. Okay, so first, to start your CV is personal detail. All right, your new employer should be able to contact you for the job or for interview. All right, therefore you always start by mentioning your full name, email address, mobile number. You mention your place of residence address. Employer might prefer an employee living nearby or in specific areas. All right, so driver's license, in case it's required, you fill it in. Okay, so for those with LinkedIn accounts and personal websites, if it's required, you link it in your personal details. So that is what to start with. All right, so we are saying to start with, so you start with personal detail, and secondly you come to personal statement. Okay, personal statement. The modern CVs include a short introductory paragraph called personal statement or profile. All right, so with this personal statement, you have a chance to sell yourself in a few sentences, the kind of role you are looking for, your qualities and your ambition. So you make that, and after that you look at your education. Okay, like we said, you use the chronological approach. Okay, you start with the most recent in your education, from PhD to MSc to BSc to secondary to primary to kindergarten, all right? That is the way you should go. So you put these things with dates, okay? With dates, your starting and ending days, the date you began and the date you finished, okay? That is how to include your education. And after that, you have to look at your work experience, okay? So you list your latest work experience, start with your latest job and continue with the jobs you worked at before that, all right? So you give a clear short summary of your task and responsibilities and skills, all right? So you list the most relevant responsibilities and skills, that is those relevant to the role or job opening you are applying for, all right? So in addition to this, you can put your competencies and skills. So you had your competencies and skills, courses and work-related training, all right? Skills that you have, okay? Both professional and non-professional. That suits the job opening. So after that, you look at your languages, all right? And if required, your reference, that is the referees, to add if required, okay? So with these tips, I'm sure we are now other than just being familiar with these tips. We know the sites and know that it is very necessary to build your resume. It's very necessary to build your resume, all right? So, okay, Zeti. So if you are new to this site, please subscribe to this channel and like this video to get notification whenever I upload a video. Till I come your way next time. Bye for now.